knows what a strong engine you are. Hank smiled. And I know something too. You're the engine everyone cheers for on Sodo. That's something to be proud of. Thomas smiled. Hank was very special. He was a very special new friend. Every engine on the island of Sodor looks different. Can you tell who this is? This engine has a tall funnel and a sparkly, shiny dome. What else can we see on this engine? It's the number 5. Do you know which engine on Sodor is number 5? Here's another clue. This engine is bright and shiny and red. There's only one engine on Sodor who is red. Do you know who it is? That's right, it's James. Hello, James. The island of Sodor is home to lots of Thomas's friends. Friends on the rails, friends on the roads, and even some friends in the air. They are all very different, and each very special. And they are all Thomas's friends. Henry is Thomas's kind friend. He is a grand green engine. Thomas knows that Henry always wants the best for everyone. Henry likes to believe in old stories and good luck charms. One day, Thomas told Henry about the wishing tree. Henry was very excited. He'd never heard of a wishing tree. Henry made a wish. He didn't want to pull cars of logs anymore. He wished he could pull the express. The next day, Gordon had to go to the repair yards, so Henry had to pull the express. Henry's wish had come true. But pulling the express was harder than Henry thought. The passengers had a very bumpy ride. They rocked and rolled all over the passenger cars. And when Henry biffed the buffet car, cakes and cookies flew into the air. Henry didn't want to pull the express anymore. The next day, Henry saw Gordon was still in the repair yard. Gordon looked sad. He missed pulling the express. So Henry hurried quickly back to the wishing tree. He wished Gordon could be as good as new and pull the express again. Soon, Gordon was back pulling the express. Thomas could see that made Henry happy, even though Henry had caused confusion and delay. Another day, Henry had to pick up the new flagpole for the Scottish castle. But he didn't look where he was going. Henry bumped into the flatbed. The flagpole rolled onto the track, and Salty rolled over it. The new flagpole snapped in two. Sir Topham Hatt was cross. Henry had to find a new flagpole. Henry searched at the seaside, by the bridge, and at the airfield. But Henry couldn't find a new flagpole that was tall enough. Then Thomas met his friend Henry. Thomas was sorry for Henry. He wanted to help him. Thomas told Henry he should never give up. Thomas was sure Henry would find a flagpole somewhere. Thomas was right. Henry puffed to the docks. Suddenly, Henry saw an old ship's mast. It was tall enough to be the new flagpole. Thomas always looks out for his friend Henry. He knows that Henry always looks out for him. And that makes Thomas feel very lucky. Gordon, Mavis, and Percy each have a special job to do today. Pulling the express, shunting cars of slate at the quarry, and taking the mail car. Can you guess which job would make Gordon feel really useful? There he goes, around one bend, and then around another. But where's he heading? To the express car. Gordon is pulling the express today. It's the job that makes him feel really useful. What about Mavis? Which job would make her feel really useful? She's on her way, through the curves, round the bends, but where will she end up? At the slate car. Mavis is shunting slate cars in the quarry today. It's the job that makes her feel really useful. What about Percy? Well, there's only one job left. There he goes, along the track, twisting and turning. But where's he going? To the mail car. Percy is taking the mail today. It's Percy's favorite job. It makes Percy feel really useful. Mavis, Percy, and Gordon are each doing the jobs that make them feel really useful. Well done, everyone.